I'm sorry to let you know, but you're fired.
What do you mean?
Get everything cleaned up by the end of the day. You're out of here.
What do you mean I'm fired? What did I do?
I think you know why. Hey you! Stop right there! You're under arrest for under the suspicion of being gay at the park. Or surrender now, or face my fury. Stop right there!
Wait, who are you?
Don't worry. That was close.
What is this place?
This is my house. Recently, there has been a massive decline in women in the workforce.
No, what's going on?
The government and police are incarcerating gay and lesbian women. I know who you are. I heard you're a prominent gay rights activist here in this town.
How did you know?
I want to know who was affected by this raid in a federal workplace.
Anyone we know, friends, families, anyone gay, acquaintances.
In what way were you and others affected by this?
Lots of people were arrested, many lost their jobs, almost all of us actually. Many committed suicide. The government hid that, of course.
What are some of the common places where arrest or discrimination and persecutions would occur?
Mostly in government offices. Many of us that worked in other white-collar places would also be fired because of being homosexual. Another place many people would be arrested are in public parks because of the Sex Perversion and Elimination Act passed by the United States Police, as well as the military.
Oh. Want any?
No thanks.
No problem. Alright, where were we?
Do you have any specific time when all of these events started to occur?
Well, when I first came to the city, the older people in the neighborhood had said a couple years ago when the park police had come by and arrested many people and disrupted the community. I think it was around 1947.
Do you know who started these accusations?
I'm sure it's always been there, but when Senator McCarthy introduced his list of names, it got worse and people started to actively persecute us.
After all this, what comments do you care to make to the public?
This discrimination is against the Constitution. I am not a public threat.
Both of you, you are under arrest. We know you're in there.
Damn it, how did they know we're in here? We can smell the gay from out here.
No.
Get into the wall.
You ratted me out, didn't you?
Wait, why am I getting arrested? I'm not a security threat.
Shut up, both of you. You were associated with the security threat. You have homo!
I didn't do anything.
Fun fact, did you know that many people committed suicide, but the investigators covered it up?
Besides the suicides, majority of the dismissals occurred in government offices, along with the military.
Oh, wow! Not many of the homos that were arrested had any opportunities to have a job because they were being watched by the government.
Some historians believe that the persecution started in 1947 with the Sex Perversion Elimination Act by the U.S. Police Park. The whole persecution was mostly hidden from public view. When Senator McCarthy made his speech with the 205 names is when the Lavender scare got a bit more public, but not by very much.
This is about time.
No, wait, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
I'm not kidding!
Oh